In this video, it's all about zucchini. We are going to make 4 different recipes using this versatile ingredient, and that's usually during the summer when we have an abundance. That's usually from our farmer's market, our own garden, or even just Aldi that has a great price on zucchini. We're gonna go ahead and show you 4 creative ways to use up this ingredient in case you have a lot on your hands, or you're just thinking, I am tired of eating zucchini the same way every time I make it. I'd like to try it a different way. This video is for you. Now let's get into our kitchen and start cooking up that zucchini. Welcome to Zucchini Fest. I am working on the grating for our zucchini fritters. We had such large zucchini in our garden this year, so they were perfect for making these fritters, and I do that by squeezing out all the moisture and adding 2 eggs and 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. 2 cups of the shredded zucchini, 1/3 a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1/2 a cup of Italian, this is 5 cheese blend. I'm using my hand, mixing it all together. I'm gonna put it on our racks. It says to put it in the fry pan, but I'm actually going to air fry it. Save us some calories. You can also do these keto friendly where you use almond flour instead of the breadcrumbs. Here are our fritters. Look how good they're looking. I added a little extra salt. I realized I didn't put salt in the mixture. That was something I forgot to do, so I just sprinkled it on top. This is our tzatziki sauce. So we grated a cucumber, added some lemon juice, garlic, some dill, and we added Greek yogurt and some sour cream. I'll put a recipe down in the description so you have the measurements of what's in here. We're getting the rest of our fritters out of the air fryer. I'll show you at the end here. Our fritters are done. Look at those. Don't they look great? Oh, they came out so good. And this sauce is perfect with them. So we'll just kind of show you, break this apart. All those vegetables in there. Yeah, so the second batch I made thinner so they cooked faster. And we are going to just kind of do it this way instead of dipping it. The balance of this with that is so good. Tangy, salty, so yummy. Our next recipe takes us to the grill. I'm gonna cut our zucchini in big chunks. I'm gonna season it with olive oil and salt and put it on a medium-high heat on the grill. Once I have it on a nice char, I'm gonna take it off the grill and put it on a plate, and I'm gonna top it with goat cheese. You can also use feta cheese if you'd like. I then squeeze half a lemon on top and then a drizzle of honey. To finish it off, some fresh dill, just breaking it up on top. And this went so well with our tri-tip and made the perfect dinner. If we don't catch them, they get quite large. So this is our yellow, is that a cucumber? I don't even know what that is. That got so big, it's unidentifiable. Okay, yellow squash, and then 2 zucchinis. And it's so funny, it's like, okay, you caught this one. Look at this little guy and that big one. So we're gonna prep them. I'm gonna do one where I'm gonna saute them in my double burner griddle pan here, and this part shredded and this part just to make my quesadillas. burners is smaller than, you know, this side. So one side might get cooked a little faster, but we want to make sure these are all flat.
I'm adding some red sliced onions. I really like the flavor, and I love when red onions get caramelized, how they bring out the sweetness. You can also add mushrooms or white onion if you'd like. Any other vegetables that you feel would go good with your zucchini.
Okay, look at that. It's reduced quite a bit. I've got it sauteing down. It's looking really good. I got that nice caramelization. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my heat.
I have taken my vegetables off the burner, and now as I'm waiting for my other ingredients to arrive, I am prepping my zucchini for my quiche. You can see here I've squeezed the moisture out of both, and now it's prepped ready for me to make it with my quiche, which I'll store in this container until I'm ready.
Okay, as we wait for our goat cheese to arrive in our Walmart haul, our Walmart shopping delivery, I have all these quesadillas, all these tortillas to make our quesadillas, 2 different sizes. I'm gonna use up these first, and probably even these. These are, I know they're more taco size, but we'll see how far this gets me with the vegetables we sauteed, and then we'll decide if we go with the smaller guys.
I had 2 types of pesto on hand. The first is a sun-dried tomato pesto, which I will put on 2 of the tortillas. And then I also had this lemon basil pesto, one of our favorites, that I'm adding on the other tortilla. I'm gonna do 2 full and 1 half.
Okay, this is our full pesto one. And this is our half one. We have enough vegetables to at least make 1, 2, possibly 3 more. And I think these little guys are gonna be good for that. Okay, we added the cheddar cheese that I put on, and I also added that goat cheese. So we're gonna get them fried up, grilled on both sides, melted, and served up.
I cut my quesadilla in 4 pieces, and I'm putting it in aluminum foil. I'm gonna wrap it up and put it in a freezer bag and store it in the freezer so we can have a nice snack anytime we want. The quesadillas are perfect for that. And speaking of the freezer, I have these 2 bags of cheese, Edam cheese and white cheddar, that I've had in my freezer for a while and inspired me to make this quiche with all my extra zucchini.
All right, I have 5 eggs. We're gonna start with 5. I always think I start with 5 and realize I need 6, but let's go ahead with the 5 eggs. I'm gonna get those in here. My hand is trembling a little bit because I was just outside doing the leaf blowing. Oh my gosh, look. So obviously it hit a nerve. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah. So I did the leaf blowing because we're getting ready for an event here at the house. There we go, 5 eggs in there. I was saying my daughter has an event. She teaches piano lessons, and she's having her students over to have like a little ice cream social event. Okay, we're adding 1 cup. I'm actually gonna go with 3/4 of a cup and start there with heavy whipping cream. Have onions sauteed with my zucchini. It just gives it a little more flavor. I'm gonna get my heat on. And I already have some oil in the pan. Now, thinking for a little more flavor, I might get butter in the pan. was about 3 to 5 minutes that we just kind of, you see it's even reducing a little bit, so helps also getting that extra moisture out too. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm gonna add the Edam to my egg mixture. That way there's a little bit of cheese in every little bite, and then I'm gonna add the other on top. I'm gonna add a little nutmeg, just gives it a little bit of a nice earthy flavor. Not too much, just a pinch. All right, and now we're gonna add this to our zucchini. Okay, we wanna make sure our zucchini is completely covered. I think we're good there. And then we're gonna add this other cheese on top. This is gonna give it that golden crust on top. Good. Show you what that looks like before it goes in the oven, and it's gonna go in that 350-degree oven. Look at that color.
You can also make this with broccoli, as I've done in the past, but this time with the zucchini, look at all that zucchini goodness. It came out so good. My family just loved it.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would like to see more of this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and always leave a comment and tell me what you're cooking up in your kitchen, and I know things that you'd like to see in the future.